Well, hello everybody. Thank you for joining us once again. Another Thursday rolls along, another week gone. Gosh, time goes quick, doesn't it? As I wrote on my little intro and Facebook page, it goes very quick, quicker than it used to. I don't know. Anyway, here we are, Thursday again. I hope we're all ready and primed for this next 20 minutes. We're going to send out some healing to all of those that choose to accept the invite, and primarily we send it to ourselves. We use it for our own use first, because the better we're in balance with ourselves, then the more effective it can be. The healing energy we're sending out is purer. That sounds good, does it? It's purer than otherwise because we're in a more balanced state. So any of our disease and discomfort doesn't go out with that healing. The healing is as pure as it can be. So, I don't know if anyone said hello or going to join me. I think I might be on my own tonight. Never mind. Not to worry. Okay. Well, let's make a start. I don't know if any, just matter of curiosity, if anyone is out there listening, could they just put a little note up saying hi or something? Because I don't know. Let's try that. I found it. I'm using a different computer tonight, and I found all you lovely people's names, and then I thought I was going to have a little party all on my own. Don't cry for me. It's okay. I'll manage. Anyway, it's a matter of pressing the right button, obviously, which I have now found. Anyway, that's enough of an adventure before we start. I had one because the usual computer didn't work. It was completely frozen. So in the last 10 minutes, I've had to change computers, change rooms. And so here we are. And as I look at the screen, it's almost like a strobe light flickering in the background. I hope none of you guys can see it on your screen. I hope it's just a matter of reflection in here. So anyway, if it annoys you, please just shut your eyes and allow yourself to drift away on the healing energy to become a part of it. So now we're going to make a start. Finally, I can hear you say, yes, indeed. Right, by now anyway. By now I've been here 3 minutes. So you all really should be really comfortable, really settled. Phones turned off, doorbells turned off, anything else, cat and dogs outside, whatever. But you should be really nice and quiet and a little bit peaceful. So let's make a start by doing as usual. Take a nice deep breath in. Don't have to do it quick. Just breathe nice and slow, but visualize it going right down to the pit of your stomach. And as it works its way down through your body, you become aware of this beautiful, sort of very slightly tingling sensation happening within you. And what's happening there is all of the latent energy that's been asleep has had a little wake-up call, because it's time to get the energy flowing. And as you breathe out, just be aware also of the energy, any of the negativity and any niggles, hassles. Oh, excuse me, I've got an itch. Throughout the day, just allow them to drift away, and just we'll send those back. Send it back to the universe as unconditional love. Transmute the negativity to unconditional love. That's a good deal, isn't it? And as we continue to breathe in, I hope, the energy keeps coming in and keeps building in the pit of your stomach. And I like to see this as a blue mist, as I often say. I find it easier to visualize than light. Maybe because the blue mist is sort of a tangible thing. And you see the blue mist beginning to grow. With every in-breath that you take, the mass gets larger. And as it does, it begins to spread. It begins to spread through our bodies. From our stomach, it goes upwards and downwards and across, in as much as it feels every cell of our being is influenced by this blue mist. And as we see it, we begin to feel it as it begins to massage almost different parts of our body where each of us hang on to some of the negativity, not knowingly, but sometimes we may have stiff shoulders or have neck ache or headaches, things like that. There can be quite often be residual energy from, I don't know, from uncomfortable times you've experienced. So we watch those, we feel those gradually leave our being, whether they be physical or emotional or mentally. We watch those drift away and leave us full of this beautiful blue mist, which is almost shimmering inside us. And perhaps around our heart, we can feel it quite intensely as it brings our heart back into balance. Then the same with other parts, perhaps our knees and our shoulders, which quite often go stiff and achy, and the muscles go really tight, as they're full of all the tension, which started off perhaps as emotional tension, and now has become physical. So we feel the blue mist gradually sweeping those negative energies aside. Let's just take a few moments consciously breathing in that blue energy, that blue mist, and feel it becoming one with that that's already within us. And the more healing energy there is within us, the more potent it is, and the busier it becomes. And just enjoy this for a minute, sweeping around. And we become aware of it at our very fingertips and our toes. We can feel it gently caressing everything within us, gradually returning us to a state of balance within ourselves. And when we are totally balanced, we are totally complete, ready to do this, the purpose we've come together for today. And as we see ourselves completely full of the blue healing mist, just watch it gradually come out from inside of us. It goes through our skin, doesn't leave any negative, anything detrimental. It gradually comes from within to without, the outside. We see it almost like a blue halo around our whole body. And for those of you that are aware, the blue is filling our aura, a blue mist. And as we see it gradually expanding our aura, we invite all our friends, neighbours, loved ones, nearest and dearest, all the people we feel close to and a deep connection with, invite them, if they choose, to come and join us, to come and join you personally within the blue halo you have around you. Some will accept and some won't, but that's okay. Those that will be there are meant to be there. Those that don't want to, don't understand it, even frightened of it, that's fine. That's their free will to be there or not to be there. And now we see that blue mist spreading out a bit further from us, almost like a shadow, but obviously it's not a dark shadow. It's the pattern of the blue mist that's spread out a little bit beyond us now. And at this point, we can invite all the people that aren't quite friends, or maybe just associates, people you work with, someone you may pass every day in the street, anyone that you know. Invite them to come and be a part of this exercise. And not only will they benefit from it, but they will also benefit from joining in as we radiate that energy outwards across the surface of our planet. And we ask that every person, every being, whether it be human or animal, or anything that is alive and calls our planet and their planet, they call it home, just as we do. We invite every single one of them to be a part of that blue mist. Even though some may not understand it, that's okay. Just allow them to feel that feeling of oneness, the feeling of belonging. And for those of us humans and domesticated animals, that they feel loved. And at this point in time, we visualize specifically the places on our planet that are experiencing extreme natural disasters, and also the disasters caused by man, dropping bombs, scarring the surface of our planet, then scarring the memory of all those affected by it. And we just take a few moments, a few minutes this time. We take a wee bit of time to see our planet completely wrapped up in like a thick layer of blue mist. Perhaps if you want to see it as a very soft blanket covering our planet, that's fine. That's good. Whatever shape you find it easy to work with. All the time we visualize the Earth, our planet, surrounded by the blue mist that appears to be swirling everywhere between the trees, between the buildings, people. There is nowhere that the blue mist cannot get to. Just hold that vision. Hold that vision in your mind as you look out and see the Earth. Receiving the benefit of all that healing energy, going wherever it's meant to go. I leave you with that vision for a few minutes. And just one last thing before we gradually come out of the meditation. You just ask that all of those souls that have just come into the world, the newborn, the people at the end of their life who have left us, we send them our love to them and all their families. as they continue their journey. So now I'd like you all just to allow your awareness to return to your physical body. And bring with it the image of our planet covered in the blue mist. And as your awareness returns, just as usual, just rub your hands together, rub the palms of your hands together. And if you can, rub your feet on the floor, just to help ground the energy back inside of you. And then now, if you feel okay, just gradually stand up. And stand up slowly. If you need to hold the table, that's fine. Until you've completely got your balance and your awareness back, I'd ask you not to move anywhere until you feel totally grounded. Okay, last thing as usual is thank you all so much for joining in. That was great once I pressed the right button and decided I wasn't talking to myself. Not unusual anyway. So yeah, thank you for being a part of this tonight, and we look forward to you joining next Thursday. No, it's not far away really. Okay, so do have a good week, and don't forget, love yourself and love all your family and friends. So, I'll say good night and sign off. Take care of yourselves. Thank you.